how to checkmate with a rook. This is very easy, and you can learn very quickly.
What the what do you mean? How? How have you... Ah, man.
This scenario is for when your opponent only has a king, but you have a rook. Pay attention. This position is very repetitive, and if you don't know its tactics, you can't win. Well, firstly, you have to choose one of the 4 red lines to checkmate. It is completely arbitrary. But if you have little time, it is better to divide the rook's space into 4 parts in your imagination, and then check which part the opponent's king is in. Exactly, this area. Now we have nothing to do with other regions. Which red lines are the main area connected to? This and this. So we have nothing to do with other red ranges. And now we have to choose one of the remaining 2 red lines, or areas, to checkmate the opponent. It doesn't matter which one you choose. Tactics do not change. For example, I choose this area. Now our goal is to lead the opponent king towards this area.
Please set me free.
Okay. It's time to start the operation.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
Here we have to reduce the opponent's space as much as possible, with rook to c4. With this move, we take the 4th column from the opponent. Black moves to f6, and we occupy the space again. If the opponent retreats in any direction, we will do it under any circumstances. But in one situation we cannot do this, when the rook is threatened with this move. So, the best move is to move away from the opponent's king as much as possible without giving the opponent extra space, with rook to a5 or rook to h5 in this situation. And you should do this move according to your situation. Now let's go back to face more difficult modes, so that the opponent plays very well. In any case, in order to checkmate the opponent, we must also use our king. So we move our king. The opponent resists. We move the rook away from the opponent's king. Black continues to move towards the rook, but we have time to move our king again. You may ask, where should we move the king? You will soon learn. We are supposed to checkmate the opponent in this part, and our rook is in this part. If we draw a line parallel to the red border and draw this line from the rook, the chessboard will be divided into 2 parts. And always remember, your king should not be in the same area as your opponent's king. But if it was like this from the beginning, what should we do? You have to check yourself what is the best move to provide this situation, and now we are not going to analyze all the situations because it takes a lot of time, and it is not difficult at all. But now, we have to do it. King to c4, and then king to d3. So easily. Now let's go to the main training. We play king to e3. The opponent plays e5. This is exactly what we want. The king in front of the king. If we check the opponent now, he has to go back, because all the opposite parts are under our control. But know that we should never put the king in front of the opponent's king. Rather, the opponent must do this. Otherwise, we will not have time to check. Also know that there is no better way for the opponent. But let's check what will happen if we place our king in front of our opponent's king. As you can see, if you proceed in this way, the opponent can escape. So we realize that this is a mistake. Best move is king f4. The opponent's king moves away, and we continue to approach him. And now the black king has no other choice and must face our king. We check the king, and the black king should move up. The black space becomes narrower and narrower. We must repeat this pattern. But look here. The rook is threatened, so we play rook to a6, black king to f7. Pay attention that in this situation, we should not move the king, because king to d5 is a waste of time, because black king plays e7, and also king to f5 forbidden, and I explained the reason a few seconds ago. The best move is rook to b6, because we want to fall back one move and wait for the black king to move. And with this, we can continue the pattern. Check. I think you can guess how we are going to checkmate. We continue the pattern. With this training, even a gene cannot stand against you. And also, all black moves are the best moves. And finally, checkmate. But wait, let me tell you one thing. If you want to learn other tactics of in-games or openings, and even review the game of chess grandmasters and many other things, subscribe and watch other videos. I promise you that at whatever level you are, you will get better and lose fewer games. Now I want to review with you again without talking. We're going to do it again at high speed with a new layout also. Don't forget to like.